Yes, the action never stops as far as the world of football is concerned. That is exactly what Football Bankers is designed to help you achieve, help you understand the reason and the purpose why you should stand behind certain teams. My name is Matthew Kugbe. If you're just joining us, the show is Football Bankers, the production of Sportsville Communication Services Ltd. I'm not alone in the studio. The guys are here with me. We have Farouk Adetala as well as Adedotun Adumbiade. Together, we'll be taking you through the ever pulsating world of football as far as precisely club football. Farouk, feels great having you on the show once more.
Well, fantastic weekend we are looking forward to, and it feels good to be here once again.
Yes, Dotun, what club do you support again, Dotun?
Well, I often say it, Sunshine Stars.
Wow, the man that supports Sunshine Stars over here.
Hope the sun is still shining.
Hope the sun is
The sun is shining. It's still shining.
Yes, the guys have told you the clubs they support, but that is not all. They will definitely help you understand the reason why you should look beyond your club and also sometimes stake on teams that you really don't support when it comes to certain fixtures. We'll be kicking start with the English Premier League. The fixtures as they will be going down this weekend. Several interesting fixtures. My producer is about to hit that on our screen. We have Newcastle will be at home against Liverpool. It will be Aston Villa locking us against Norwich. Southampton will file out against Crystal Palace. Watford will be at home against Burnley. Wolves will square up against Brighton. Leeds will entertain Manchester City. It will be Everton against Chelsea. Tottenham will be at home against Leicester City. West Ham will entertain Arsenal Football Club, while Manchester United will lock ons against Brentford. Yes, several interesting fixtures to look forward to as far as the English Premier League is concerned. Farouk, Liverpool, they would be away at Newcastle United. Newcastle, a resurgent team taken over by the billionaires. Do you see them serving the spoilers to Liverpool in this one?
They want to be, because Newcastle have turned on the form recently, and they've won the last 4 games in the Premier League. For Liverpool, they're also on a fine form, playing in 4 competitions. Already won 1, still want to win the other 3. But I feel that Liverpool have got something precisely they are playing for. Like Newcastle, they just want to survive, and that they have done. If you look at what the table looks like, but we look at the history of these two sides. Liverpool have done better than them in the last 4 or 5 matches where they have gotten victory across board against Newcastle, and I feel that they will remain the same. Although it will be difficult, but I still feel that Liverpool will get the victory against Newcastle United.
Yes, Liverpool might just be able to nick that one, and inform Liverpool you don't want to bet against them. And what many will describe as the reverse fixture, one fixture several persons would also be looking forward to, is Leeds United at home against Manchester City. 1 point adrift. Liverpool are 1 point adrift of City. A slip from City in this fixture, Liverpool might just be on top.
Of course, it's a tight 2 to lose for Manchester City, owing to the fact that they are the one topping the league. And if you look at their form, you see that they have everything working fine for them. Look at their last game in the EPL, they won by 5-1, and going to Champions League and even scoring a plenty, and coming back to the English Premier League is really going to be another tough one for them. But playing against a side like Leeds, they actually know what they wanted. They want to win the league, and I think they are going to do that and take them to the cleaners.
Yes, hopefully they would be able to do the needful with the form we saw in the Champions League. You want to say Leeds are no match against Manchester City at this time. One team that several persons have also been worried about is Manchester United playing against Brentford. Do you see United coming out from their shell to really come and instill themselves in this game?
Well, United season is already over. They're just trying to play for perhaps get into Europe, and I think that that has been very, very disturbing. Look at their player, the games of recent, win 1, lose 2, but United will always get the better of teams that are way below them. Brentford, very unpredictable too. They can decide to switch on the ante, but with United still play for something in Europe. I think that and also playing at Old Trafford, they should be getting all 3 points, but never bank on United. But I feel one thing is for sure, United will concede and they also score goals in that match.
Yes, another interesting fixture to really look forward to. Dotun, let me take you on this. Everton at home against Chelsea Football Club. The fans out there, should they be putting their money on Chelsea in this one?
Of course, I think they should put their money on Chelsea, owing to the fact that Chelsea wants to qualify for Champions League. They know that they did not do themselves favor when they lost those games. They lost, like the one they did against Arsenal at home, losing by 2-4. And if you take a vivid look at it, the reverse fixture actually ended in favor of Chelsea Football Club, and the current form of Everton Football Club, it has not been fine at all. If you check their last 6 games, they've only managed 1 victory, in which they had against Manchester United, and the last game they played against Liverpool, they actually pummeled them. They got the better of them by 2-0. So going into this one, Chelsea, who is looking ahead into the Champions League, and for them, actually they have everything to play for. They want to remain in the English Premier League, so if they can actually put their house together, definitely we should be seeing Everton winning, but I think I will be putting my money on Chelsea.
Yes, you just had Dotun there. He said he would be putting his money on Chelsea, but you can never bet against that Chelsea team. Sometimes some level of inconsistency, especially in recent weeks. Let's look at West Ham against Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal, the giant killers, we saw them put Man United and Chelsea to the swords in recent weeks.
Well, I think that it's going to be interesting. First of all, it's a derby in London, and West Ham have been doing very well. For me, I think that West Ham playing at home also a very resolute side and very difficult to play against. While for Arsenal, well, you never know the side that will turn up. They lost 3 games on the bounce before getting those vital 3 points against Chelsea and United respectively. But this game will go down the wire. I think West Ham United are playing at home, won't lose, but Arsenal too have to bank on something to ensure they get perhaps 1 point from this. But I feel that both teams will score a lot of goals in this one, but I still feel that West Ham United will not lose at home.
Yes, he feels that West Ham United will not lose at home. If you are to put your money straight up, your prediction, Liverpool, Dotun, let me start with you on this. Liverpool, Newcastle.
Liverpool straight away.
Your scores?
3-0.
Let me take you on Manchester United. What do you think would be the outcome against?
United will win. I think 3-1. Yeah, 3-1.
And Dotun, Arsenal playing against West Ham.
I think a win for Arsenal.
Okay, you heard he said a win for Arsenal in that one. Chelsea playing Everton, Farouk.
Well, it's going to be Everton 1, Chelsea 4.
Yes, the guys have done justice to the English Premier League. I believe at this point you understand and know why you should stake on certain teams going into the respective fixture. Yes, several games also going down in the La Liga. We saw the likes of Barcelona will be hoping to get back to winning ways, but this weekend Sevilla will be at home against Cadiz. Alaves will file out against Villarreal. Real Madrid will be at home against Espanyol. Madrid only needs to avoid defeat in this fixture and they will become champions of the La Liga. Valencia will be at home against Levante. Atletico Bilbao will file out against Atletico Madrid. Elche will entertain Osasuna. Granada will be at home against Celta Vigo. Real Vallecano will square up against Real Sociedad. It will be Barcelona at home against Real Mallorca, and Getafe will entertain Real Madrid. Doctor, let me come to you on this. Let's start with Barcelona against Real Mallorca. For the first time, Barcelona losing 3 home games in as many seasons. Do you see them coming out on top in this fixture?
I think they need to do that, owing to the fact that they've actually lost 3 times at home, and going into this particular one, they know how important it is for them to redeem themselves, playing at their very backyard. And if they can actually make a victory in this, definitely they still actually come to say to the people at large that we are in for this one.
Yes, hopefully Barcelona would show that they are in for that fixture. Yes, another game to also look forward to is Real Madrid at home against Espanyol.
Well, I think they are going to be crowned champions this weekend, obviously. Madrid have been on fine form, being carried by Benzema, scoring a lot of goals. And one thing about Madrid is that goals are always assured in their game. For their opponents, well, little or nothing they are playing for. Why for Real Madrid, they just can't wait to be champions so they can focus all of their energy in the Champions League. I think Madrid will win convincingly this weekend.
Yes, I said Madrid would be able to win convincingly this weekend as far as that fixture is concerned. One team that many are also looking forward to is Alaves against Villarreal. Dotun.
Alaves against Villarreal. Villarreal actually want to remain in the European continent, talking about Champions League or the lower league, talking about the Europa League. But as we speak, they occupy 7th position, and if they can do what needed to do to win this one, they cement their position and qualify for Europe next season.
Yes, now it's time for the guys to stick out their neck. Let's look at those fixtures and which did they think. Sevilla playing against Cadiz. Let me come to you. Farouk.
Sevilla will win.
Yes, Sevilla to win. Real Madrid against Espanyol. Your prediction, Dotun?
A win for Real Madrid.
Yes, Barcelona against Real Mallorca. Let me come to you.
Very difficult, but I think Barcelona should get back to winning ways.
Yes, and we also have Getafe playing against Real Betis. Dotun, who do you think will nick this one? Two teams like for likes.
Yes, like for like. But Granada not doing wonderfully well this season, but Real Betis all the way.
Yes, he said Real Betis all the way, with Getafe not really doing much as far as this season is concerned. We're going to break at this point, and when we return, we'll be taking you straight to the German Bundesliga and also do a stop in France. Stay with us. Yes, you're welcome back. The show is Football Bankers. If you're just joining us, and the concept is designed to help you make your decision as far as your stake and the team to really put your money on is concerned. My name is Matthew Okube, and with me here in the studio is Dotun Agumbiade as well as Farouk Datola, and the show is a production of Sportsville Communication Services Ltd. We're done with the English Premier League as well as the Spanish La Liga, and it's now time to take you straight to the Bundesliga, where several pulsating fixtures are also being expected. We're looking at the fixtures at this point. My producer is setting that up. We have Union Berlin filing out against Guderfoot. It will be Mainz 05 against Bayern Munich. We have Stuttgart against Wolfsburg. Eminent Bellenfield will be at home against Hertha BSC. It will be Wolfsburg against Cologne, and Borussia Dortmund will be at home against VFC Bochum. It will be Hoffenheim against SC Freiburg, and also Borussia Mönchengladbach will be at home against RB Leipzig, and Leverkusen will entertain Frankfurt. Several interesting games it is going down as far as the Bundesliga is concerned. Farouk, let me take you on the very first game, Union Berlin against Guderfoot.
They've gone beyond the expectation. Talking about Union Berlin, and the Nigerian interest is also in that one. Talking about Taiwo Owuni, who've got 13 goals, and the goals are plenty. I will be in that match. For Union Berlin, I think they've done quite well at home, and I think they will continue that state this weekend. A win for Union Berlin.
Yes, another game to also look forward to. Let's look at a big one. Bayern are already champions of the league, but once again, they will be filing out in one game. Several persons would expect them to be able to nick. Let's look at Bayern Munich. Dotun, I'm coming to you on this with the Bayern Munich fixture. My producer is hitting the fixture back on the screen as we speak. We're looking at Bayern Munich. They will be filing out one very interesting game. Several persons will expect them to be able to nick. Mainz 05 against Bayern Munich. Mainz are playing at home.
Mainz playing at home. They've not been wonderful this season, and Bayern Munich, they've been firing from all cylinders and haven't won the league. I think they are going to take their foot off the gas pedal a bit, but I think a win for them.
Yes, Borussia Dortmund are at home against VSL Bochum. You see, Borussia Dortmund this season, several persons expected that they would be able to give Bayern a run for their money, but it didn't happen. Against a side like VSL, you expect that they will come to the party.
Well, they really try because there's only one team in German Bundesliga. It's Bayern Munich. So I've won the league 10 times in a row. We just have to give them that respect. For Borussia Dortmund, one thing is for sure, they love scoring goals as much as also conceding. And I think that against Bochum, who are also a pretty decent side in the Bundesliga, they will see a lot of goals in this one. But trust me, Borussia Dortmund should get the victory against VfL Bochum.
Yes, it's now time for the guys to stick out their neck as far as these fixtures are concerned. Dotun, let me take you on Union Berlin against Godefurt. Who do you think would nick this one, and will you put your money on a straight win for Union Berlin?
A straight win for Union Berlin.
Yes, let me come to you. Borussia Dortmund against VSL Bochum. You spoke about Borussia Dortmund earlier. Do you think, what's your prediction for this game?
Well, if you're the betting tab and you want to put your money on this, I think that just go for the goals. The league's already over. They know they're in the Champions League, so they might be lackluster. So go for a lot of goals in that match.
We also saw Leverkusen. They will be at home against Frankfurt. Leverkusen, one team that in years past would naturally comes to mind because of a couple of African descents who ply their trade in that one. But these days, not the kind of growth we would expect. Playing against a Frankfurt side, do you think Leverkusen will be able to capitalize on their home advantage and get maximum points in this one?
I'm not too sure about that because Frankfurt also, they've been doing wonderfully well in the league. I think this is going to end in a draw.
Yes, he said that will definitely end in a draw. We just saw fixtures as far as the German Bundesliga is concerned. And these are very interesting games to look forward to. And if you must take, guys, the Octopus in the studio have given you a guide on which team to definitely put your money on. It's time to cross over. So much is also happening in what many would like to describe as the Farmers League. But some of us won't agree with them as far as that take is concerned, that the Italian Serie A is not producing the best of action as many would expect. We're now looking at the fixtures for the Italian Serie A's games that will be going down this weekend. It's been a close race as far as the Serie A is concerned. Well, just looking at the fixtures and how some of these teams may likely fare. Some persons are saying Inter Milan are already runaway winners of the league, but we don't want to agree. But for this weekend, Napoli will be at home against Sassuolo. Cagliari will file out against Ella Verona. It will be Sampdoria against Genoa. Spezia will file out against Lazio. Juventus will entertain Venezia. It will be Milan against Fiorentina. Empoli will be at home against Torino. Udinese will lock horns against Inter Milan. Roma will be at home against Bologna. And Atalanta will lock horns against Salernitana. These are fixtures you would naturally want to put your money on, that some of the top teams will be able to nick. Let's start with the first game, the Napoli game. The fixture is coming back on our screen as we speak. Napoli against Sassuolo. We've seen Napoli as at this point in time, they are third on the log. Some level of inconsistency.
Yeah.
At some point, they were leading in the La Liga.
In the Serie A.
At some point, they were leading in the Serie A. Do you think this is a game Napoli will be able to nick? Can you stick out your neck? Can you put your money on Napoli in this one?
Well, they just have to win. They don't have a choice if they want to remain in the title race. For Sassuolo, they've been a giant killer. They've we've gotten victory over likes of Inter Milan and AC Milan this season, and they also want to do that against Napoli. But Napoli, one thing about them is that they are not consistent. A lot of people have also complained that they don't play through their main striker and Victor Osimhen.
Yeah.
But I feel that that should not be an excuse for them. If you want to remain in the league, you just have to grind that result and get maximum points to at least put pressure on Inter Milan and AC Milan. For this match, AC Milan will be getting the victory because it's been neck and neck with Inter Milan, and they want to run, through the final race together. So I feel that AC Milan will nick the victory in this match.
Yes, AC should be able to nick one, but the big one is also Juventus. One game that several persons will hope that Juve will be able to consolidate is the old ladies playing against Venezia at home, Dotun.
Yeah, old lady against Venezia at home. I think a victory for them, owing to the fact that they've been grinding out results recently. Though their last game, it was not too fantastic, but I think against a side that is really struggling in the Italian Serie A, I will actually put my money on Juventus.
Yes, you hear Dotun is putting his money on Juve to be able to get maximum points in that one. Napoli against Sassuolo. I don't know if we've touched on this game.
That.
Yes,
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did, and we're looking at Roma. The Jose Mourinho factor playing against Bologna. Roma, they've lost 2 straight games, and you want to expect them to be able to get back to winning ways in this one.
Well, Roma have been very, very fantastic recently under Jose Mourinho. Yes, they lost against Inter Milan. You expect them to do that because Inter are the best side in this peninsula. But I feel that for Roma, Mourinho factor, like you said, which I don't think is even a factor any longer because of what he has been able to do in the past. But Roma also have got a very good defense and also Mkhitaryan as well as the boy from London, talking about Tammy Abraham, scoring a lot of goals. They will get that maximum victory in that match in pursuit if Juventus will drop out of the Champions League race.
Yes, several interesting fixtures going down as far as the Italian Serie A is concerned, and I believe the guys have helped you understand why you should stake on certain teams based on statistics as well as current form. Remember, the show is Football Bankers, and doing it with me has been Farouk Adetola as well as Dotun Gumbiade. Farouk, final words, any game you're looking forward to in the English Premier League?
Well, that's to be the match between Newcastle United and Liverpool. That's going to be a very interesting one. Newcastle rich, have a lot of money. For Liverpool, they are still trying as much as possible to equal United to be on the same par at 20 league. And if they want to do that, they need to win a match.
Yes, they need to win that match. And for Dotun, any game you're looking forward to as far as the La Liga is concerned? Let me put you on the La Liga. Is there a game you're looking forward to as far as the La Liga is concerned?
The game between Barcelona and Real Mallorca. I think if Barcelona can go to the field of play and make sure they get that 3 maximum points, it's going to be a wonderful one.
Yes, it's going to be a wonderful one as far as that game is concerned. The show has been Football Bankers, where we help you understand why you should stake. It is basically a marketplace where we sell out, give you specific odds and reason why you should stake on certain fixtures and the team we believe would come out on top at the end of the day. My name is Matthew Okube, and this has been a production of Sportsville Communication Services Ltd. All our social media handles are scrolling on your screen as we speak. Endeavor to follow us for subsequent edition of the show. Dotun, it feels great having you on the platform.
Also very, very happy being here today.
And Farouk, the Octopus.
Well, let's do some other time.
So your guys should stand on all you said concerning the teams they should stake on.
Of course, put your money on it, but most importantly, be responsible while doing it.
Yes, be responsible while doing it. On this note, we're signing out and saying till we see you again next time for another comprehensive episode. Stake responsibly. My name is Matthew Okube. Bye bye now.